Alright, this run shows off some fun shenanigans with elephant, tiger, blowfish, and skunk. It seems like it'd be a really winning combination, but this took so many attempts and so many failures. Would not really recommend it. I think elephant camel is the actual best strat for elephant. It's still not that amazing, but elephant blowfish is definitely more fun. And it can counter summon teams kind of as long as you get the right snipes, which doesn't always happen. And then if you add in skunk, it can sometimes beat like pretty good teams as well because level 3 skunk will reduce it down to 1 HP, and then the elephant blowfish will hopefully just kill that in one hit. As for the start, going with the duck beaver start, pretty good synergy, just a whole bunch of extra HP. If you happen to get like camel, peacock, elephant, just a bunch of things that like really benefit from the extra HP, then this start can really get you ahead in stats. Unfortunately, I was just hard rolling for elephant, never found it, but don't worry, it'll happen next turn. And like at that point, I mean, normally it's not that good if you get it on turn 4, but I was really hard forcing this strat. And you don't get to see all the failures. You just get to see the kind of successful fun runs. So finally, there's the elephant. Took so many rolls. There's the double combine, so I get the duck cell, and I get a whole bunch of extra things. So elephant, camel, that should just help me win this round, so I don't go down to 5, ideally. I could even sell the beaver here, but there was nothing in the shop to really buy, I don't think. I don't think I wanted the dirty rat. I mean, actually, dirty rat would have been fine for tempo here. Maybe I should have sold the beaver and taken dirty rat, but I guess I just wanted to pivot to blowfish. Instead, going with big dog, and I still lose. Okay, well, just kidding. Normally, elephant camel's not too bad, especially if you go with something like elephant camel and then ox, so you get that melon. That usually works out pretty well. There is a snail. Gonna go ahead and take that. Buff up the elephant and at least get some extra dog stats while I look for this blowfish. It really did not seem like this was going to be the run. I mean, didn't really get the elephant blowfish until pretty late, and it's already not a good strat, so if you get a bad strat late, it's normally really horrific, but I guess in this situation, it kind of worked out. Anyway, some random movies that I've seen recently. I'm saving for a tier 5, but I got to watch quite a few stuff recently, including The Northman, which is, I think is Robert Eggers or something like that, most recent film. He directed The Lighthouse and The Witch, so kind of interesting movies. The Lighthouse is definitely one of the most unique movies that I've seen in a while. So this one is just like, it's kind of a tale that's not unique whatsoever. It's like a story that's been told many times before. It's just like a standard revenge story, but it's so like mesmerizing, I think is the best word to describe it, and kind of immersive that it really ends up being a good movie. I liked it quite a bit. And I would probably give it like a 4 out of 5 if I were to rate it, which why not rate movies? Rating movies is actually kind of a fun experience. And people can just completely disagree with you. But another movie that I've also seen recently is Nope, and I have to say that was a massive disappointment to me because I haven't really seen. I did watch Get Out, and I enjoyed that movie, and the same guy, Jordan Peele, directed it. And it had relatively high reviews, so I thought it was going to be very good. But then I watched it, and I just thought it was really disappointing. I don't know. It just didn't seem like a good horror movie. It wasn't scary. It didn't seem like a good sci-fi movie because there wasn't really too much like intrigue, I guess, by it. Like, I don't know. I just felt like overall it really was kind of a boring movie to me, and I did not enjoy it. So I would not recommend that. But a movie that I did enjoy, another one, I guess I'm talking about 3 different movies. If I were to rate Nope, I don't even know. Like, rating movies that you don't enjoy, I feel like is really just a weird thing. Because I don't know what the difference between like a 1 out of 5, 1.5, 2 out of 5. Like, all of those sound too similar. So I gave it a 2 out of 5 on the letterbox thing. But, I mean, who knows? And then I saw The Fablemans, which is like the kind of autobiographical stuff of Steven Spielberg. And that was a great movie as well. I really enjoyed that one. So definitely would recommend The Northman and The Fablemans. I don't know how much of that movie was actually true. I'm sure they took some liberties to make it more interesting, but like I'm sure like the main things, which is kind of I guess the movie is more about like the parents' divorce rather than I mean there's some like growing up and like him falling in love with like movies and stuff, but Yeah, that seemed like the kind of major plot point. So you can see monkey is going to be great because I needed the auto scaling. I had quite a few runs where I went with like seal and rabbit and stuff, but I ended up spending all the gold just buying that, and I would just have like level 1 elephant blowfish, and that was just really disappointing. So trying to get level 3 skunk and level 3 elephant can be really tricky, and need the automatic scaling so I can spend the gold just rolling for like chocolates and level ups, and hopefully it's just enough. I mean, in order to get this run really going, I needed to get so many different things. Double dragon would normally be pretty great, but I don't think I was going for it because I, again, needed the automatic scaling. And yeah, a level 3 elephant is like a machine gun. Because if you go tiger blowfish, you double the amount of snipes. So that means you would get 6 snipes from the elephant blowfish. And that just like, that will guarantee you get rid of the melon armor. Hopefully kill some stuff if they have like a turkey or shark in the back. Yeah, it's just a lot of fun just to see all the snipes happen at once. And the cows are really just used to buff up the blowfish because I don't want it to die too quickly. There's another monkey, which I just go ahead and buy. And there's the tiger for next turn. Did I give a rating to the Fablemans? I gave it like a 4.5 out of 5. I was thinking about like movies that I really enjoyed this year, and it's got to be up there with like the Batman, I guess, was one movie that I really enjoyed. You can see the beautiful snipes there. Unfortunately, I also killed a blowfish, but doesn't actually matter. Still going to win that round. Love to see it just absolutely destroy summon teams. You love to see it like kill the thing in front so you get just another trigger. That's just so satisfying. I'm going to reach 50 HP on this elephant, so just decide to sell the monkey instead of combine it. And then rolling for, I guess, just more either a tiger level up or a skunk level up. I wanted the pizza to hit the blowfish so it doesn't die again, because I really don't have any scaling for the blowfish, but I guess that didn't really work out too well. Hopefully next turn. All right, another summon team. Dude, so I was playing standard pack because you run into so many summon teams, and you can just see the absolute beauty, the destruction that the tiger, blowfish, elephant causes on summon teams. So good. So satisfying. And going straight for level 3 skunk. I don't think the level 2 tiger is as interesting as level 3 skunk with this team. And I thought about milking the tiger just to try to get it out of like some sniping range, but just decided to go all in on the blowfish and hope that they don't have any snipers. And maybe next turn try to get the level 3 skunk. I mean, you kind of know what happens just based on the thumbnail if you're paying attention, but I'm not going to spoil it just in case you weren't paying attention. So look at that. All the melon completely gone, and the tiger blowfish able to take care of the rest. Beautiful. I was hoping for more draws to go really late game. Didn't really end up happening. I had a few runs that just ended too early before I got like level 3 skunk or level 3 elephant. And this was the one that I finally got it. Finally got the build that I spent hours trying to get. Level 3 skunk, level 3 elephant, 6 snipes. Should be able to kill it, but I run into another elephant tiger blowfish, and theirs was much better. Just an absolute chaotic last round there. That's the one that you could like watch again. But the tiger blowfish sent so many rocks, and just a crazy last round. It lose on 9 wins, but still a lot of fun. Thanks for watching. See ya.